everybody. Thank you for joining us on LFK Unscripted. I'm Cami.
And I'm Ellie. And welcome back to this week's episode.
How are you doing today? How's your Monday?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
You know,
It's
I'm
a
kind of
Monday.
trudging along.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Monday, like you
Most
said.
definitely. It's like week 4 of classes, I'm pretty sure. How have you been settling in?
It's been pretty good. It's honestly so fun to just be back here and be back on campus.
Oh my gosh,
Seeing all my
yeah.
friends that I never get to see like over the summer, that type of
yeah.
thing. How was your move in? All of that?
It's so good. I'm living in a sorority house right now,
Oh,
so
that's
it's been
super
super
fun.
fun living with all the girls
Oh, I
and then
love
just
that.
like getting in the routine of everything, being able
Right.
to like take in all the nice weather before it gets freezing again.
Seriously, except it's
Yeah.
honestly been like a little too hot for me. I'm
Okay,
like,
so true.
I don't need 90s and sunny every day because it's like so gross. I like
Yeah.
walk to class and I'm like dripping
It's
in
so
sweat
humid,
when I
it's
walk
ridiculous.
in. I'm like, this is a bit much for me.
Absolutely.
But oh well. How was your weekend?
Oh, so good. I wish I watched the football game, I should say. But I know
Dude.
that we are now 2-0, which is really awesome.
I know. Like, are
Yeah.
we a
Since
football
2011,
school now?
yeah.
Yeah, seriously, that is crazy.
That
Like,
is crazy.
we were not prepared for that, but I watched it and I was like, this is cool. This is
Yeah.
so much fun. And now it's like, we're multi-sport school. Like, this is a lot to juggle, but it's really exciting. It was very fun to watch and to see that like last play in overtime. I was like, that's cool.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just a lot of adrenaline with that, which we don't
Absolutely.
experience much with
Oh,
watching
never.
football.
Yeah.
So
One
that was kind of
thing,
new.
my like favorite part about like football game days is honestly the tailgates, and I'm really excited for like the fall weather. Like October tailgates are like my favorite thing ever. And just
Right.
fall on campus in general, so
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh. Like
It's
actually,
everything.
our fall here is so pretty. Like when all of the trees like change colors, like it's so cool.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
so excited for that. And like I said, like the weather will be nicer,
weather's gonna be
and I
so
can't wait
much
to wear like a
nicer.
hoodie to class,
Yeah.
that type of thing, instead of like literally just whatever we're wearing and then show
quite
up
literally.
sweating. Like
Yeah.
kind of gross, but. Oh well, so I
Definitely.
know that is something to look forward to.
Yes,
what else
there's
are you
so many
looking
things
forward
to? Look forward to fall break. Soon.
That's coming
It's in-
soon.
Yeah,
I know,
it's in
it's
like a month.
Already in a month, and I know like Parents Weekend is coming up in a couple
Yeah.
weekends too. Or
Yeah.
any of your family coming
The
down?
semester's already been flying by, but
know,
yeah, I think
seriously.
that my whole family's coming down, so
Oh,
that
that's
should be
exciting.
super fun.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
something
it'll
else
be
to
a
look
good home
forward
game,
to.
for
I
sure.
know.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Well, I mean, I think that's all we have for you guys today. After this will be Boulevard Buzz.
Welcome back to another Boulevard Buzz. I'm Grace.
And I'm Bella. Today we'll be asking KU students KU trivia questions.
Okay, do you know what periodic table element was discovered at KU?
No. Oh, there wasn't this found here? Oh gosh.
No.
Take a guess.
Plutonium.
Ooh,
It was in 1905.
1905. This is gonna be so wrong, but I'm gonna guess sodium, Na.
I'm trying to think of even any of the new ones.
It was in 1905.
Einsteinium?
Neon.
It's a big one. You know it.
I know it.
Like, you know it.
Yeah, give me a hint.
Starts with an H.
Hydrogen.
The other one.
Helium.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was helium. It was helium.
Helium?
In 1905 in Bailey Hall. Right there.
Actually really cool.
Isn't that cool?
When do you think the first year of classes was?
1871.
1876.
I'm trying to think of when the Civil War was.
Let's do 1830.
That is
Well,
correct
because
on
they
the
built
timeline.
it after Bleeding Kansas.
Oh, see?
19. No, I'm gonna guess 1893.
And I'm just don't know when the Civil War. 1860, 70, 80, 80,
Ding, ding.
86.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 1886.
That was correct.
What do you think tuition was for a full year of classes in 1886?
$12.
$5.
Probably like a penny. No, actually like $200.
$50.
$7,000.
$30.
Yes, that's right. That was it. That was it. Oh my god.
It was only $30.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another Boulevard Buzz.
We'll see you back next week.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
I'm Eric, and this is your weekly sports news update. Kansas folks had a big weekend. KU, K-State, and the Kansas City Chiefs all won their football games. KU is currently first in the Big 12 after destroying the Tennessee Tech in the first week, and major comeback Saturday against West Virginia. Many are saying the Jayhawks embarrassed West Virginia and ended their winning streak after they started the game behind 2 touchdowns in the first 3 minutes at West Virginia's home stadium. The Hawks won with a pick 6 in overtime and had an incredible performance from Kobe Bryant. This is the first time the Hawks have been 2-0 since 2011. Kansas State stomped Mizzou on Saturday at K-State. Being this was not a conference game, K-State now sits ranked number 3 in the Big 12. And yesterday was week 1 for the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona 44-21. During the game, the Chiefs lost their kicker Harrison Butker early on in the first quarter to an ankle injury. Luckily, safety Justin Reed was able to show his kicker skills from training camp and filled in great. University of Nebraska fired football coach Scott Frost after Saturday's loss against Georgia Southern. The Nebraska athletic director Trev Alberts announced the change will take way immediately. And Mikey Joseph, the current wide receivers coach and former Nebraska quarterback, will be stepping up as the interim head coach. More information has developed in the BYU and Duke volleyball investigation on racist remarks at the game. Duke volleyball player Rachel Richardson alleged that she heard racial slurs every time she served in the BYU arena. After a serious investigation of the alleged perpetrator, BYU has announced they have found no evidence of racial heckling during the game. However, Duke made a statement backing Richardson's claims. More to come as the investigation continues. That's all we have for sports. Stay tuned for more news on LFK Unscripted. I'll see you next week.
Okay, find a good balance in between the books and the booze, you know. You gotta find a good balance.
Okay, you guys are so tall. This is horrifying. Okay. Then what is some advice that you would give the freshmen?
Quit getting so drunk. Study. Get out of the bars and get to the books.
For the incoming freshmen, I would tell you guys to be careful, learn how to not black out, because I struggle with that. So don't black out.
Office hours. Go to office hours. Do your homework. Stuff like that.
Just honestly live life, you know?
Go to class, be yourself, get involved, and don't be afraid to try to fail.
Plan B at Watkins is a lot cheaper than at CVS.
The crunchy chicken cheddar wraps at the Union will quite literally add 25 to 30 pounds on your body.
Yeah. Okay, best advice for incoming freshmen?
No advice. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
I'm Cameron.
And I'm McKenna. This is your weekly news update.
On Thursday, Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom died at the age of 96. The Queen held her reign for over 70 years and held the record for the longest reigning British monarch. Her son Charles III was pronounced king on Thursday, September 9th, the day of her passing. The country will mourn and celebrate the Queen's life in a series of events until September 19th, when she will be laid to rest at London's Westminster Abbey.
California is often known for its drought and scarce water issues. However, flash floods and heavy rain shocked Californians over the weekend, with mudslides trapping drivers. 24 vehicles were reportedly trapped on Sunday evening north of Los Angeles. So far, officials have accounted for 53 people being rescued from the vehicles. Fire and rescue in the area will continue to search the area while it is shut down to the public.
According to a study by BMJ, artificial sweeteners may be harmful to human health. BMJ conducted the study with more than over 100,000 adults in France, which resulted in a potential link between the sweetener consumption and heart disease. Artificial sweeteners contain aspartame, which can cause a higher risk of stroke than those who don't consume the sweetener.
A Kansas City, Missouri school bus with 30 elementary-age students overturned in a crash this morning near Smithville. The Smithville Sheriff's Office responded to the call around 8 a.m., where they discovered the overturned bus blocking the road. According to officers, 2 children and the bus driver were transported to an area hospital with minor injuries. The investigation has determined that no other vehicles were involved in the crash.
KU's Campus Cupboard is in its 4th year of fighting food insecurity on campus. The Campus Cupboard, which is located on the 4th floor of the Kansas Union, is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. According to the University Daily Kansan, the program is currently serving about 400 students a month.
Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know KU offered that.
Certainly is a good resource for the community. That's all we have for your news update in LFK Unscripted.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.